Evening everyone, on this lovely summer's evening. I just thought I'd do a bit of a mid-August tour just before I go away, just to show you what's been happening and what's currently growing. So first of all, starting the greenhouse. This is on plot 1 and the tomatoes are doing nicely. Let's jump in, and here's the carrots, the ones that I'm going to be showing in the show this year. So if I can just get down and show you what the tops are like. Where are we? Yeah, some good sizes. Very nice sizes. I'll just cover that up so it don't green these shoulders. Yeah, so it's a bit of a slow start with the carrots, but they've soon picked up. I mean, that was a really good size one, that. There's my finger. Bit of a scale. Again, I'll cover it up. I don't want to make it green and ruin any chances. Cucumber, there it is. It's producing an abundance of cucumbers in here now. I'm hoping to get a nice straight long one. There is a class for this in the show. That could be the one. It's not well another what 3 weeks. 3 weeks Saturday. It's Thursday now, so it's got 3 weeks to grow. There might be another one what straightens itself out, but as long as I can get them as straight as possible, you never know. There is a big one down here already, but I don't think that will last the journey. Alright then, I'll show you onto the plot now. And the parsnips are doing alright as well. They're going to be entered into the show. Celeriac there. Lovely nasturtiums putting on a display. Look at the size of these sweet corn. Some of these are about 5-6 foot now, and probably getting about 2 or 3 cobs per plant, so there'll be plenty of sweet corn available. Green beans, absolutely riddled with green beans, absolutely loads. I can't keep up with eating, I'm having to give loads away. Still loads of flowers on top there as well. I'll just show you my onion and shallot harvest. I've got more drying off now. So under the plastic clutches here I've got the shallots. Again, they're just drying out nice enough for this show, and then I can also I'm going to try hanging them in one of them pleat things what they do, you know, with the onions, if you know what I'm on about. I can't think of what they're called now. This is where you attach them and roll them round and interweave them. The reds are under the glass pane there, and the whites, so they've been doing really good this year, the onions. I've had a great crop. I don't know what everybody else have been like throughout the country and wherever you're from, but mine have done exceptionally well. Carrots, this is the third lot of sowing I've done of carrots. Now I had a couple of good carrots pulled up from the other allotment, but this is third time lucky. I've got some good ones here, so with the rain due tomorrow and this weekend, it should give them a good watering on and bring them on a bit more. And then a row of turnips as well. Purple top Milan, trusty favourite. Strawberries are nice and green. I don't think I'll get any more off of these now. I've had a couple of good poundage, so I think that'll do. What we got here? So we've got in the first raised bed there where my shadow's just on, I've got some beetroot I've sown, second sown radish. The show onions there, and then I've got some more beetroot, some celeriac in the fourth bed, and then there's the loganberries at the back, which have put on a pretty good batch of berries this year. It's not as much as last year, but it's good. Now let's zoom in on him. There we go. That's the Dunnock sat on there. We have a nest of them every year within the blackberries. Right then, potatoes. The first ears are ready for digging up now, so I'll go on with that this evening. Seconds and main crops, I'll leave that a bit longer, but it's pretty much the growing finish now for these first and seconds. It's not been a bad year for potatoes actually. I've had a few reveals in the pots, a couple have done alright, so I'm quite pleased. Pumpkins, courgettes and squash. Now, if you've seen on a previous video, it was covered in straw. You can only just see some of the straw now. They've literally all taken over. So they'll soon spread out, and I've fed them very well. So that's what happens. take over the patch, but it keeps the weeds down, I suppose, as well. Leeks, couple of rows of leeks, and French wax beans. Moving on into the brassica cage. What's left of it now? Oh, we've got some shoots of broccoli coming up. Now you saw the heads of broccoli. Well, what I did is I put a bit of a cross on the heart where I took the main flower head from, and this kind of like propels the side shoots into action, and then you develop these little side shoots. So I've been taking those as well. A couple of cabbages. What we got here? I think this is Romanesso here. I think it is. Yeah, it is Romanesso. There's a floret coming up there, so that's nice. Right, what we got down here? We've got the sprouts. I'd never have any luck with sprouts, so I don't know what to expect with these, because I try every year. I think I've only ever had one decent lot of sprouts, but these seem to be blowing already. It's a bit early for them anyway, but we'll see. Red cabbages, that's a nice one. Lovely red heart in there, very, very hard heart. Excellent, and kale. Right, so this is plot 1. I'll now take you on to the other garden, which is plot 2 in the next village. So for the time being, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Everyone, just on the second plot now, and just show you what I've got going on. Sweet corn's doing brilliantly in this bed here, and I've also got some sprouting broccoli ready for next May there. Peas are finished now, that's been alright this year. And I've got Brussels sprouts in here. See what happens with them. Some Romanesso. They're coming up nicely. And red cabbages, they're producing some nice tight hearts again like the other one. They are my Savoy cabbages, ones what should be ready for winter time. And then the broccoli, which we're producing some good heads, and from the side shoot there's one just appearing there. So from right to left, kale, pumpkin there, nice big one. Some more pumpkins there. They were Dill's Atlantic Giant and Spellbound. So nice ones in there. I'll let this go now because it's got that powdery mildew on for some reason. I don't know how the hell I've got it, but it's coming. It's just ruined. It's just stumped everything. But I might get a bit more growth just off these. There's another 3 growing there, so if I do get any more courgettes, it's a bonus really. Same on this end. The end of this plant is still chucking out a few male flowers, so if there's a couple of females, I might be in a chance of getting a couple more courgettes. But we'll see what happens. And then I've got beetroot, turnips, and some nice little butternuts here. I've got about half a dozen growing through there. Nice little sizes, lovely. Far side, I've got the dwarf French beans, 3 different varieties I'm trying out. Purple variety, a yellow one, and a green one. So we'll see what happens with those. Parsnips there, leeks in the background, onions are drying out. And, well, Swedes a bit hit and miss, as you can see. Potatoes, still growing actually, them potatoes. Quite green, you know, still getting a bit of water, so they're doing alright. Sweet peas now are turning into pods, so they're probably about finished. I'll get another picking of flowers and that'll do. Runner beans, as always, they just chuck out loads, don't they? Hopefully get some nice ones for the show next month. 3 weeks today, by the way. Broccoli, Savoy and Swede just going off in the cells there. But the weather's just been hit and miss this last couple of weeks, so 1 minute we'll have a bit of dry spell, next minute we'll have a lot of rain. Into the greenhouse, I've got my shallots drying out there. Mixture of cherry tomatoes, money makers. Just zoom in there, you can see a couple of cucumbers poking through. And what have I already had off here? I think I've already had about 4 or 5 off there already, so you know, it's looking good. I'll just go around the back and show you the melon. There's a melon on this one here, but for some reason the top snapped off. Not because of the weight, because I tied it up ages ago, but it's just stopped growing. And the rest of the plants, I don't think there's going to be another melon produced. It was so this late, so never mind. Where's that other melon? There we go. There he is. Lovely, lovely little gala melon. Honeydew, I think the variety was. So everything's looking well in the greenhouse. Nice and healthy. So that's about it for the plot tour for this month. Things are really going to start kicking in harvest wise, and then it'll start winding down for autumn, and then we'll start getting the, well, we already are getting the shorter nights and shorter mornings now. So I'll just bob home and show you the spring cabbages, and then that'll be it for today's episode. So I'll be back shortly. Okay, just at home now. Just quickly, I'm going to show you, these are my spring cabbages. Variety Durham Early. Planted on the 13th, so they're doing lovely. So another 4 or 5 weeks, they'll be up ready to go in. So that's the August tour, everybody. So thank you for watching. I'll be back with you soon. Bye for now.